Hello, Houston, how are you? Woo! Oh my gosh, it's great to be back here, the energy capital of the world. Let's bring some energy, Houston. It's tremendous to see so many people here who know we need something a little bit different in our politics today. How many of you have lost a friendship or a relationship or maybe even a family member to the state of politics here in Texas and around the country? That is one big reason why we're here today, where we want good things to happen for our families and our communities, but it feels like our political leaders are on another plane. They don't seem to be centered on us and what we want. Am I right, Houston? Yeah! And we know the country needs something different. We know this state needs something different, and we are here to deliver it today. Today's a culmination of a lot of work and a lot of hard-working people. You're going to hear from some of them a little bit later on. But today is the kickoff of the Forward National Tour and the first ever convention for the Forward Party of Texas. Now, many of you have been working on some of these issues for a long time. Others of you are just brought by a friend. You're kind of curious. I sometimes call it Forward Party curious. A lot of Forward Party curious people out there. But what is the Forward Party about? The Forward Party is about three things: free people, thriving communities, and a vibrant democracy. What do you think of those three things, Houston? They sound good to you? And the question is, how are we going to get free people, thriving communities, and a vibrant democracy? Are we going to get it from the status quo? Are we going to get it from the political parties and business as usual? No. We need to create a new political movement that reminds people that we are one people. We are on a common path. Our future is shared. And I'll tell you all, you know this about me. I've been all around the country. I've sat with the mom in Harlem and the farmer in Iowa. We want the same things. We want the same things. But we are being falsely divided and set against each other. We're being told that other Americans are our enemies, and we know that that is not the case. Am I right? Millions of Americans right now despair. They're not sure what the heck to do. They know that there's a problem, but they're not sure what to do. And our job here today is to come together and start to build a solution, a real path for our people to take. If we can provide a real alternative, millions of Americans will embrace it. They want it so badly. There's a hunger for it, an appetite. Look around this room today. Think of all the people, think of all the things you could do in Houston today. And look at all the people who are here today to try and create this path. My parents immigrated to this country before I was born. They got together as students. But as someone who grew up a child of immigrants, I know that America is good. I know that its people are good. I know that our people are much better than our media and our social media for sure. And even our political system would have us believe that that's what we have to bring back. We have to bring back a sense of the fundamental goodness and the optimism of the American people. So how are we going to do that? You're going to hear from some people here today. So some people think of me as a big idea guy. Sorry about the mic. It's probably the Democrats. Kidding. That was a joke. Apologies. So some people think of me as a big idea guy, but I'm actually more of an operator and a builder. I'm all about the numbers. And I'm going to tell you all a number that's going to be central to the future of the Forward Party in Texas. 90,000. What the heck is 90,000? 90,000 is the number of signatures that we need here in Texas to be recognized as a new party. Do you think that the people in this room can get 90,000 signatures if we put our minds to it? Yeah, that's very doable. That's the math. I'm actually going to ask a favor of you all because this might be our biggest opportunity to do it. You're all sitting either on top of or above a placard, like a sign that says forward. You ever feel that? It's like Oprah, but instead of a car, it's a sign. Can you do me a massive favor and just take that sign up and hold it up? Because one of the ways that we can demonstrate the appetite for what we do is to have an image like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I wish you could see yourselves through my eyes right now. All right, so on the count of 3, I want you just to wave them back and forth and just yell, let's move Texas forward. Can you do that for me, Houston? Yes! 1, 2, 3, let's move Texas forward, yeah! Oh my gosh, that sounds like a movement to me. It feels like a movement. I hope you feel that. What that is the tug of history. It's the tug of history because this is what so many of us have been waiting for so long, and it's up to us, the people in this room, to build it. All of the millions of Americans that are hungry for another path, they're waiting for us to actually do the hard work. That's what's going to be required. We have to roll our sleeves up and grind and do the hard work. But as we grow, more and more people will get their heads up, will recognize the possibilities that we can actually make our political system accountable to us, the people, the families, and the communities of this country. Are you all with me? Yeah! Let's leave it all on the field. We know our own history where when times were bleak, in another era where America was just as divided as this one, what happened? There was a civil war, yes. But also, millions of Americans rose up and created a new party, a new movement that over a period of years served to unify the country. I think that that's where we're at again. We're at a need for that kind of popular, unifying movement that helps realign our politics. What do you think, Houston? Do you agree? Are you going to roll up your sleeves and help us build that movement starting right here today? Let's fight for the future that our children deserve and give ourselves control of our own future the way it has been meant to be since the founding of this country. And our founding fathers were wise. They knew that this partisanship that we're experiencing right now was exactly what they warned us against. You know? George Washington, what did he say on his way out? Partisanship is what we have to avoid. What did John Adams say? 2 parties would be a great evil across the land. What did James Madison say? Factions that never shift and clash and lead us nowhere are exactly what we must guard against. If they woke up today, they would know that we are living through the worst design flaw in the history of the world. It's turning friends against friends, family members against family members, and what is required to get us out of this mess is a group of people like us here today doing this hard work, yes, but also reminding Americans that this is a good country, we are good people, and there is so much more that unites us than divides us.